There is no distance between your mind and theirs. There is no separation except the illusion you have accepted through your senses. Right now, in this very moment, you can touch them, not with your hands, not with your voice, but with the pure power of your thought. You have already been in their mind countless times without knowing it, and they have been in yours. Every image you hold of them, every scene you replay, every word you imagine them saying is not merely fantasy. It is a living communication, a pulse of energy that travels faster than any sound, deeper than any letter, and more intimately than any touch. You are not waiting for them to come to you. You are not hoping that they might think of you. You are causing it. You are shaping their thoughts. You are selecting their feelings. Right now, they are leaning into you in ways they cannot explain. Right now, your presence is filling the hidden rooms of their mind. You are the fragrance that lingers when they close their eyes. You are the sudden warmth that sweeps through them for no reason at all. As you sit, as you breathe, you can feel that subtle electric connection, the thread that runs between you and them. It is not fragile, it is unbreakable. And when you focus on it, when you feed it with rich, saturated images of what you desire, it strengthens and thickens until it becomes the only thing they can feel. They will try to call it coincidence, they will try to rationalize it away, but they will not be able to. You will be in their mind like a song they cannot stop humming, like a dream they cannot shake. Your imagination is not daydreaming, it is creation. It is the architect's hand that carves and molds the unseen until it crystallizes into the seen. Every time you imagine their voice saying your name with longing, every time you see their eyes light up when they look at you, every time you hear the softness in their tone when they speak to you in your mind, you are planting seeds in the deepest soil of their consciousness. And these seeds grow without their permission, without their awareness, until suddenly they find themselves acting out exactly what you have scripted in silence. Feel them now. Feel their energy. Don't strain, don't grasp, simply become the version of yourself who is already receiving their full attention. Imagine them texting you, calling you, longing for you. See their name light up your screen. Hear the tone of their voice, the way it bends toward affection and desire. Feel the softness of their words, the way they open themselves without even knowing why. This is not waiting, this is happening now. Because in the realm that matters, the realm of the unseen, time does not exist. There is only now, and in this now, they are yours. You do not have to convince them to feel anything. You are not persuading them. You are the cause of their feelings, the fountain from which their desire flows. Every word you speak in your mind is already received by them. Every scene you dwell upon becomes their next action. You are not playing a guessing game. You are conducting a symphony. And they are responding exactly in tune with the notes you choose. Breathe them in now as if you could inhale their very essence. Feel their presence in the air around you. Let it be so vivid that the boundary between you and them disappears. When you close your eyes, you see their face in high detail. When you open your eyes, you still feel them beside you. They cannot escape it because there is nothing to escape. You have become a permanent fixture in their inner world, and every time they think they are moving away, they are only moving closer. There is a current flowing between your mind and theirs, a current that has no resistance except the one you allow. So drop every thought of doubt, every flicker of what if it doesn't work, and step fully into the knowing. Not hoping, not wishing, not trying, knowing. Knowing that as you imagine it, so it is. Knowing that when you see them smiling at you in your mind, they are feeling the impulse to do exactly that in their waking reality. Knowing that when you imagine their words of love, they are already rehearsing them without understanding why those words feel so necessary. Right now, they are searching for you in their thoughts. Right now, they are wondering about you. Right now, they are remembering moments, looks, words, things you deliberately placed there through the quiet power of your focus. And this is the beauty of it. They believe it is their own idea, their own sudden interest, their own desire, but it is you. You have placed it there as easily as a painter lays color on a canvas. This connection does not weaken with distance. It does not depend on time spent together in the physical world. It is not subject to the rules of space. You could be oceans apart, and still, with one inward glance, they would feel you closer than their own breath. And when they feel you, the sensation is irresistible, because it is saturated with the certainty of your love, the warmth of your energy, the magnetism of your knowing. See yourself now not as someone trying to make them respond, but as the one they are already responding to. Feel the subtle shift when you realize you are not reaching out, they are leaning in. You are not chasing, they are following. You are not seeking, they are seeking you. And you hold yourself in this awareness as if it were the most natural thing in the world, because it is. The universe does not recognize the word future. Everything exists now. Your love exists now. Their response exists now. Their longing, their desire, their decision to move toward you. These are not future events. They are present facts in the unseen. And because you have accepted them as facts, they must reveal themselves in the physical, just as surely as a planted seed must rise through the soil. When you imagine them vividly. See the way they look at you with that unmistakable pull in their eyes. Feel the way they gravitate toward you in every setting, unable to stop themselves. Hear their voice carrying the exact tone you want. Soft, affectionate, perhaps trembling with excitement. Let it be real in you first, for it will only ever be as real out there as it is in here. They are already feeling it. That tug in their chest, that constant thought of you, that wondering what you're doing, who you're with, what you're feeling. It is the echo of what you are sending out. And when you feel yourself in that reality now, you stop wondering whether it's working. You know it is. You feel it, as surely as you feel the ground beneath your feet. You are the architect, the sender, the originator of the signal, and they cannot turn it off, they cannot erase it. It plays in the background of their mind like a gentle, irresistible hum. Sometimes it swells into a roar, and they are overwhelmed with the urge to reach out, to speak, to see you. Other times it rests quietly, but it never leaves. You have anchored yourself in their being. And every day, without effort, you deepen this anchoring, not through desperation, but through certainty, not by wondering if, but by knowing that. You hold yourself in the state where you are already the one they choose, the one they desire, the one they cannot stop thinking about. And because the inner world is the only cause, the outer must comply. They are walking through their day, going about their routines, yet your presence is woven into everything they do. They think they are making their coffee, but they feel that stirring in their chest, the one they cannot name. That is you. They glance at their phone for no reason, yet in truth it is because you are calling them inwardly. They hear a song and it suddenly feels personal, because your energy has touched it. They are in conversations, yet their mind drifts to you without their consent. This is the invisible artistry you are practicing, the gentle weaving of your image into the fabric of their reality, until you are not a visitor in their thoughts. You are a constant. And here's the secret. The more natural you let this be, the faster it solidifies. When you hold them in your mind with calm certainty, they cannot resist it. When you stop grasping and start knowing, the telepathic current flows like a river with no dam. You are not sending a message once, you are living in the state where the message has already been received, already acted upon, already fulfilled. When they wake up, they feel you. They don't know why their first thought is of you, but it is. They carry you through their morning like a fragrance they cannot wash away. By midday, you are not a fleeting thought. You are a steady presence pressing against their awareness. And by night, as they close their eyes, they feel as though you are there beside them. All of this is happening because you have taken the authority of your inner world and used it deliberately. It does not matter what they see in the physical at this moment. It does not matter what they say or do. The outer is only an after image, a delayed echo of what you have already set in motion. The only thing that matters is the reality you hold inside. If within they are already responding, already confessing their feelings, already making plans to be with you, then the outer world has no choice but to conform. You are not hoping they will feel what you want them to feel. You are saturating them with it. Every time you think of them in the way you desire, you are bathing them in that vibration. It seeps into them, bypassing every defense, every excuse, every old story they've told themselves. Soon they find themselves wanting you without knowing when it began. They feel safe with you without having to reason why. They find your presence magnetic without trying to resist. This is not manipulation, it is alignment. It is the natural meeting of two minds when one is firmly planted in a chosen reality. You have chosen the reality where they are drawn to you, where they respond with openness and eagerness, where they make the effort to reach out and connect. And because you refuse to leave that reality, they must enter it too. You may feel tempted at times to look outward for confirmation, but understand this. The moment you do, you are looking at the past. The outer is a mirror of what you have already thought and felt, not what you are creating now. So keep your gaze inward. Keep your focus on the scene you have chosen. Keep replaying the tone in their voice when they tell you how much they have been thinking about you. Keep feeling the warmth in their eyes when they see you. Keep hearing the laughter you share. Keep living there until it feels more real than anything else. Because in truth, it is. They are picking up on you in ways that surprise them. They think of texting you, and before they can act, they imagine your reply as if it were already real. They recall moments you've shared or moments you've only imagined, and they feel a pang of longing that moves them toward you. This is the law at work. What you impress within must be expressed without. And breathe into the certainty of it now. You are not practicing to get it, you already have it. You are not trying to become someone they want, you are already the one they are magnetized to. You are not waiting for them to choose, you are living in the reality where the choice has been made. When you accept this as final within yourself, the telepathic signal becomes constant, steady, undeniable. You can feel their energy now, can't you? That slight quickening in your chest, that warmth that spreads when you think of them. That is the connection, alive and active. And as you dwell in it, it grows. You are not just speaking to their conscious mind. You are communing with the deepest part of them, the part that knows you, recognizes you, and is drawn to you without hesitation. It doesn't matter if the world says otherwise. It doesn't matter if they have been distant, silent, or distracted. Those are shadows. The truth is what you hold inside. And the truth is that you are already together in the only place that matters, the inner world, the causal realm. From here, every word, every action, every meeting in the physical is just the unfolding of what you have already established. Every time they feel a sudden desire to see you, it's because you have planted that seed. Every time they smile at a thought of you, it's because you have whispered it into their mind. Every time they reach out, even in small ways, it's because you have pulled them closer with your unwavering certainty. They may not know why, but you do. You know you are the author of this connection. You know you are the cause. Let that awareness fill you until it becomes your nature. You are not here to wonder if it will happen. You are here to live as though it already has. The moment you feel yourself slipping into doubt, you bring yourself back to the scene. See them looking at you with that expression you love. Hear them telling you how much they missed you. Feel the closeness, the warmth, the undeniable pull. Let it be so vivid that you can no longer tell whether it happened in the physical or the imagination. because in truth, there is no difference. And as you persist in this, the outer will bend to match it. It has no choice. They will respond, they will reach out, they will confess, open, move toward you, not because you chased them, but because you lived in the knowing that it was already done. And the moment you accept it as done, you set the whole universe in motion to reflect it. They are beginning to feel the inevitability of you. At first, it is a passing thought, a sudden flash of your image while they are busy with something else. But then it returns again and again, until it is no longer a fleeting interruption, but a constant undercurrent in their awareness. They cannot outrun it because you are not chasing from the outside. You are rooted within them. They carry you everywhere they go, whether they acknowledge it or not. When they wake in the morning, it's not just that you cross their mind, you are the first frame in their mental movie. They might tell themselves it's just a random thought, but the truth is that you have taken up residence in their inner world. You have claimed that space by holding the end within yourself so faithfully that it now spills into them. Every time you sit in stillness and picture their eyes meeting yours with recognition and longing, you send out a frequency they cannot ignore. It slips into their heart without words, without effort, bypassing logic. And when it lands, it feels to them like their own emotion, their own impulse. They feel pulled toward you without understanding why. They begin to imagine conversations with you that you have already scripted. They hear your voice in the quiet moments and think it is memory, but it is creation. You have to understand the magnitude of what you are doing. This is not fantasy, this is causation. You are originating reality from within. Every detail you dwell on, how they smile, the way they lean toward you when you speak, the tone in their voice when they tell you how much you mean to them, is not wishful thinking. It is an instruction to the unseen, and the unseen always obeys. There is always, in the physical world, they may appear calm, but inside they are stirred. They may appear distracted, but inside you are the anchor they keep returning to. They may even resist at times, thinking they can shake the feeling, but resistance is only proof of how deeply the feeling has taken hold. And the more you persist, without needing to see instant evidence, the stronger that invisible grip becomes. You do not check the soil every day to see if the seed has sprouted. You know it is growing. You water it, you trust it, you let it happen. The same with this connection. Your role is not to poke at the outer world for proof, but to stay rooted in the inner knowing. Every time you return to the scene, every time you feel the emotions as though it is happening now, you are feeding the seed, and it cannot help but grow. They begin to feel that life is incomplete without you, not in a desperate way, but in a natural, undeniable way, as if you are the missing chord that makes the song whole. And the more they feel this, the more they act on it, even if at first it is in small, subtle ways. They may send a brief message, like tossing a pebble into the water just to see if you will ripple. They may bring up your name in conversation with others without realizing they are doing it. They may suddenly remember things you've said, moments you've shared, and feel the echo of those moments as if they are happening now. You have caused this. You have breathed life into the bond. And because you know the inner precedes the outer, you understand that every ripple you've created will eventually swell into a wave. That wave is inevitable because the inner law is unbreakable. What you accept as true within must externalize. Even if they try to distract themselves, they will fail. Even if they fill their schedule, immerse themselves in noise and people, your presence will break through. Because you are not competing for their attention on the level of the senses. You are planted deeper than that. You are in the very soil of their consciousness, and they cannot remove you without removing a part of themselves. You are not hoping for their love, you are radiating it. You are not asking for their attention. You are embodying the state where you already have it. You are not waiting for them to notice you. You are living as the one they already prioritize. And because you have chosen this state and refuse to leave it, the outer is bending, aligning, preparing to reveal it. When you walk through your day, carry the feeling that you are already connected, not as an effort, but as your natural state. See their face in the crowd. Feel their hand in yours. Hear their laughter as if they are beside you now. And when the mind tries to tell